Hello everybody, it's Yield here, and welcome back to another episode of KaoshKraft, and we're looking at our casino, and we still got a giant flag on there, from when Conman pranked us. And don't you forget about the giant face Fancy put on our casino just the other day. Oh boy, I am not forgetting that. You better not forget that. But you may be noticing, there's been a lot of pranks on the KaoshKraft server recently, and I mean, quite a few pranks indeed. And the reason this has happened is because I mentioned it briefly in one of our episodes, but there's a bit of a civil war brewing on the KaoshKraft server. There's a bit of a civil war brewing because Conman and the Black Hand had a bit of a falling out. We had a bit of a falling out because we've been going back and forth for a bit. There's been a bit of back and forth for a bit, and it seems as if the Conman has pulled off some very fishy business. He went ahead and he opened up a competing golden carrot store right next to Kibitz and Captain's fresh fries store, which that was no good. And it started off by they blew up a bit of his place here. The Black Hand attacked Conman's golden carrot stand, and now things have just gotten all out of hand. We've gotten to be on two different sides with the Black Hand and Team OG. The teams consist of Team OG, which is Fancy, Conman, Biggs, and Zai. And so far, the Black Hand consists of Kibitz and Captain, Box of Candies, and me. So we've got a bit of a team civil war happening here on KaoshKraft. But there's been a lot of pranks going on back and forth because of this whole war, and I think it's our time to go ahead and take a step at this. Now, we got that face placed right on our casino just the other day by Fancy, and I know Fancy also just recently stole Kibitz and Captain's statue. Look at that thing. He stole it and put it in the center of spawn. That is rude. So Fancy has been doing some very fishy activity. If you want to see how this whole thing went down, you can go ahead and check out Kibitz and the Captain's live stream. I think happened just the other day, or you can go ahead and check out Fancy's prank that he did. But we gotta make Fancy pay for this. We gotta make Fancy pay for this. He's been acting very, very aggressive, and so we're gonna pull off a prank today. Now, I have something really good in mind. I don't know, it may just be me who's making it sound good, but I think we've got a good prank plan. Now, I've got to go ahead and I've actually got to collect some of the stuff we need for this prank. I'm planning on going ahead and getting some. I need to get a ton, and I don't mean just some. We got to get a ton. Oh no! Why you always here, creeper? Why you always here? I don't even know how you guys are spawning in here. But we got to go ahead and we have to collect a bunch of pressure plates. And I mean a bunch. We got to get ourselves a bunch of pressure plates, and maybe even a little bit of TNT. Now, TNT is a bit of a forbidden thing on most servers, but we're actually going to be using a bit of TNT here today because it's all going to be a part of our mind games that I have planned. But we're going to go ahead. I'm going to get a bunch more of these stone plates. Then I want to also go ahead and get us some of that TNT. I know I have a lot of gunpowder here. Yeah, so we can make some TNT. I need to grab some sand too, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get all these materials together. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to meet back up over at Fancy's good old-fashioned castle. And then we're going to get underway with this prank. Now, look at that castle. Oh boy, my goodness. It's been a while since I've been around Fancy's castle, but holy moly. This is one crazy large structure. Oh my god, it's massive. But I've gone ahead and I've gotten all the resources we need for this little prank we're going to be pulling on our friend Fancy here in his crazy castle. So I didn't need too much for this prank. All we needed to do was grab quite a few stone pressure plates and just a bit of TNT. Just a bit. Nothing too crazy. Just a bit. Because what we're doing with this prank is we're actually going to go ahead and we're going to start placing a lot of stone pressure plates. And when I mean a lot, I mean a lot. I mean so many stone pressure plates. I mean that his house is going to be nothing but stone pressure plates by the time we're done with it. And the reason why we're doing this is because I want to play a little bit of a mind game on our friend Fancy. Because I got a little idea from one of his videos recently. He was saying, yo, we want to play some mind games on Kibs and Captain. And so he went ahead and he stole their little statue. But you know what? I want to play a little bit of a mind game on him now. I want to play a little bit of a mind game on Fancy. And that is why we're doing this. So basically, we've only got a little bit of TNT. Holy moly, what am I doing? I'm making things go crazy. But we only have a little bit of TNT. But that's not going to stop us because we're going to be using that TNT wisely. We're going to have all these pressure plates all along his house. And we're going to let him know. We're going to let him know, hey, yeah, you got some TNT in your house. He's going to know. But he's not going to know where because his house is going to be littered with so many pressure plates. He's not going to know where to start. He's not going to be able to walk without having to remove a pressure plate. That's the greatest part because you can't just like, hey, yo, it might be this one. No, you can't. You're going to have to take them all out. And that's the best part because he even has a bunch of doors that have pressure plates right next to them already. So he's not going to know which ones he's got to deal with. And it's going to be so great. We're going to be causing mass panic for Fancy. Hopefully he'll go crazy. Them all little OG, Team OG he's gonna regret he teamed up with Team OG. He's gonna regret he didn't join the Black Hand when we're done with this place. But it's already looking like we're running out of pressure plates. So we're definitely gonna have to go ahead and gather some more of these because oh my goodness, we're gonna be out before we've even finished this room. My goodness, how is this place so big? I severely underestimated how large his place was. I severely overestimated this. This was bad. See, we're done and oh my god, we've got to go get a lot more of these pressure plates. My goodness. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm actually gonna fill up this place with these pressure plates. This is gonna take one heck of a long time because oh my god. It's gonna take a while. And then I'm gonna hide the TNT. I'm gonna have to hide this TNT. I might even grab some more TNT just in case Fancy's watching this. He doesn't actually know how much TNT is in there, so that he has to clean up this whole place. He won't be able to say, "Oh, we found a bit of the TNT." No, he's gonna have to get rid of every single pressure plate. So I'm gonna get a random number of TNT. I'm gonna have to hide it. I'm gonna have to hide that random number of TNT after filling up this place with tons of pressure plates. And we'll be back once I've done that to leave him a little bit of a message. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We're gonna leave him a little bit of a message. So I'm gonna go ahead, get those pressure plates, fill up this place, place that TNT, and we'll be back once I've done that. Okay, guys. There is Fancy's castle, rigged to blow at any moment. Oh my goodness. I'm a bit crazy. Only a crazy person would try and perform such an absurd prank upon such a person. But yes, the casino. Why do I keep calling his castle a casino? But his castle here now has roughly 15 pieces of TNT dispersed throughout it, and every inch of the first floor is coated with pieces of pressure plate, and oh my goodness, I kid you not, that was about, how many would I say? Probably 10 to 15 stacks of pressure plates. That's gonna be fun cleaning up. Good luck with that, Fancy, and be safe. But let's go over here because I wrote him up a little bit of a sign here. If we go on over here and take a look. Dear my friend Fancy, your delightful castle has been armed with the force of things that go boom. See, look at that. See what I did there? I mean, it's kind of like it's a little bit of an ominous. You gotta guess what I did. You know, it's a little bit of an ominous thing. You know, I did there. It's good stuff. This is what happens when you mess with the Black Hand. Next time, choose the right side. AKA, your house is rigged to blow with TNT. Be safe. So there we go, Fancy. You have just been got, and now your place is not too safe. And I would not recommend walking on a single pressure plate because there's probably about 10-15 pieces of TNT in here somewhere. So yeah, good luck with that, Holmes. Good luck. I'm glad I'm done with that because now it's up to you, Fancy, to deal with that. I'm sorry, man. This is a bit of a harsh prank, but that's what happens. I know all you did was build a face on my casino, and all you did was steal a statue, but I mean, I brought my A game. I brought out the full power of the old prank. But I know violence isn't always the answer, but sometimes you just gotta prank it up, you know? You just gotta do it. So there you go, Fancy. Good luck with that, my amigo. That ought to be fun for you. But for now, I think this is all I have for you guys. This is all I have for you. But if you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like. It's much appreciated. And leave a comment. I want to know, what side are you guys on? What team are you on? Are you on Team OG, consisting of Fancy, Conman, Biggs, and Zai? Or are you on the Black Hand, consisting of Captain Kibbs, Box of Candies, and I? And I would love to hear what side you're on. I hope you're on, you know, Black Hand. Or, you know, I might kill you all. No, I'm not going to do that. Or maybe I will. Who knows? But that's all I have time for today. If you haven't already, make sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The links are in the description as well as on the top of the screen right now. But I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. And I'll see you all in the next one. Good luck, Fancy!